Welcome back to the breakdown. Today I'm going to be answering a question that you've been asking, or maybe not you, but people on my videos have been asking me. How do UGREEN and Anker branded chargers compare? Now, right now, Anker is probably a little bit more well known. They've been around a little while, but UGREEN branded products have really taken off. I've seen a lot of them on Amazon. I've reviewed a lot of them on this channel. They look very similar. These are two 65-watt chargers, almost identical size, almost identical features. How do they compare? We're going to take a look at that in this video. Now, a few things. I did buy both of these. These were not review units. I paid my money and got both of these here to show you. Also, when we're looking at pricing, at this exact moment, these are technically the same price, though the Anker is listed as a slight sale, about $5 cheaper than normal. I don't know how long that sale's been going on. My tracker seems to make it think that's fairly new. But typically these are about the same price, and at this moment of recording, they're exactly the same. So how do these two 65-watt chargers line up? Overall, what are my opinions of UGREEN versus Anker? So let's dive into it. Let's take a look at this head to head. Now, if you want to find current pricing, check out the show notes down below, and in the first pinned comment, I'll put a link to both of these products on Amazon so you can check them out there. I would really appreciate your support. If you want to help this channel grow, do us a big favor. Hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up. Doing one or both lets YouTube know you enjoy what we do, so they recommend our videos to more people, helping us grow this channel. We would really appreciate it. So with that said, let's dive into it. All right, so right here, once it focuses, we have an Anker branded 65-watt, 3-port USB-C, USB chargers here in both. Down here is the UGREEN version. Both of these come with foldable prongs. Really no difference in that. The aesthetics are kind of your own personal opinion. On Anker just has Anker on one side, kind of a bright white though. And then UGREEN has a 65 watt, in case you forget what wattage it is. And then their name here on this side. Now, it's kind of interesting. It's like depending how you plug it in and which side is right side up. Overall, that's about it. That's all you can really say in it. Now, it is 65 watt total output between the two of them. That means if you plug in 3 devices, it takes that 65 watts and divides it out, for example. So you have, if you have like the S22 Pro, I believe it is, where 45 watt max charging is available, you want to be careful because if you plug 3 devices in, you're obviously not going to get that 45 watt max charge out there. So keep that in mind. But this is a great charger out there for charging your laptop, charging your phone, really charging anything on the market. Until recently, 65 watt was one of the bigger ones. I know in recent history, different companies, including Anker, have come out with 100 watts. But I think for most people, 65 watts is probably all you need. Very few phones, the S22 Pro is one of the few I know, really take over 20-some watts here. So having a 65 watt allows you to do full rapid charge of most phones and get multiple phones, maybe a couple phones, a pair of wireless earbuds, whatever, all charging at once, which is really nice. Now, many laptops are like 45 watt chargers, so keep that in mind. The nice thing about these is if your phone doesn't take the support of all 65 watts or 45 watts, it just downgrades to whatever your phone will take. So, how do they compare? Well, pricing is pretty competitive. The looks are kind of a personal opinion. If you've enjoyed the look of Anker or you enjoy the look of UGREEN. I will say a few things here. The UGREEN and the Anker have one big difference I've noticed, and that is in the heat. Now, the UGREEN doesn't get crazy hot. It's not dangerous. I don't think there's any problems with it. But when it's plugged in and charging, I do notice it does get warmer than the Anker one. So the UGREEN, when plugged in and using it, make sure I say this right, is noticeably warmer when plugged in and charging. Beyond that, my experience hasn't been any different. When I go in and test it with the wattage charger and the cables, same devices, same setups, I notice that they both deliver what they advertise. Both can charge my laptop at the recommended speed. Both max charge my Pixel 6 Pro. Both have no problems dealing with things like my Fire tablet, wireless earbuds, etc. So it's really personal opinion. Anker's been around a while. I noticed that they're also starting to pop up in stores like Walmart and different places. UGREEN, I suspect, will probably start appearing in other places too, but I primarily see it on Amazon. Now, the nice thing about buying on Amazon is you got the Amazon customer service experience. If you have a problem, They do a pretty good job making it right, depending on how long it's been. Anker, in my experience, I've never had to deal with a UGREEN return or anything, but I have with Anker when I had some of their wireless earbuds go bad, and they were very good at making it right. Amazon reviews, I kind of hate to use that because those can be kind of questionable sometimes nowadays, but when looking at them, Anker's slightly more higher rated, but not dramatically so. It's not enough to say, oh yeah, clearly the general public thinks one way or the other. I really don't think you're going to go wrong with either one. The only other thing I got to add is the Anker charger, when I plug it into the wall, seems to lock in better. It's more flush against the wall, where the UGREEN seems to kind of settle just a little bit on the wall, but you just feel a little bit looser. Very minor note there, but something just to throw out. So overall, very similar. Similar performances, similar price, similar quality. The UGREEN gets a little bit warmer when charging in my experience, but the actual charging experience seemed to be the same when I test them out. Rapid charge Pixel 6 Pro, or full charge on my laptop. Ability to handle other things like wireless earbuds without issues. These are really great travel chargers too, if you want to be able to go to a hotel and not have to pack a laptop charger, phone charger, etc. You just want one device to do both. Not a bad way to do it. The weight on both, very similar. So 2 thumbs up. What would I recommend? I don't think you're going to go wrong with either one. So keep that in mind. If you want to find these on Amazon, check out the show notes down below and in the first pinned comment. I'll put a link to them down there. Until next time, take care, be safe. We'll really appreciate your support by hitting that subscribe button, by hitting that thumbs up. Don't forget to find the products in our show notes and in the first pinned comment. And check back. We'll be back with another video real soon.